All right, welcome back again. Today we are looking at maths today, and we will be looking at real numbers. Real numbers. I feel like this is one of the most basic things we need to know about maths, especially if you're entering into senior high school. You're going to learn a lot about algebra, and you need to start from the basics, knowing what is real numbers and all. So we have a few things we want to look at today. Real numbers. Real numbers. What is again? Whole numbers. These are some basic things we need to know before going further in math. We have a lot of things to explore in math. All right, but let's start from the very fundamentals. Integers, rational numbers, and irrational numbers. Yeah, okay. Now for these two guys here, I'm going to make a separate videos for these two guys separately, but let me treat on these guys first as fast as possible. All right, so now what are real numbers? Real numbers are your natural numbers. Real numbers are natural numbers used in counting. Let me give you, okay, let's check our textbook. This is an algebra textbook. Okay, now if you observe here, we're told that the numbers we use for counting are the natural numbers. You make use of, when you want to count objects, when you have objects you want to count, maybe you have like 3 coins on the table, you count using natural numbers such as 1, 2, 3, and so on and so on and so on. All right, we're talking about the fact that natural numbers are the numbers used for counting. Now in mathematics there's something called set notation. Set notation is always represented by this curly bracket. I still don't know how to draw this in properly, but please bear with me. So when you have a set of natural numbers, starts from what? 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, so on and so on and so on. Do you understand? Then now observe, I didn't add 0 here. There's no 0 here, but the moment you add 0, it becomes a set of whole numbers. Do you understand? The moment you add 0 to the beginning, it becomes a set of what? Whole numbers. So when you add 0 to the beginning of your natural numbers, it gives you what? A set of what? Whole numbers. Now what if I add negative numbers? Now that will become integer. Set of integer right will become what? Now for a set of integer, what will make a set of whole numbers or a set of natural numbers? If you want to transform into a set of integers, you need to add what? Negative numbers. All right, let me start from this since I have where's my eraser? All right, okay, Can you see how I started with the negative numbers, right? So what you have here is what? You have 1, 2, and 3. So a set of natural numbers contains what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? Then a set of whole numbers, you need to start from 0. Then you continue with your 1, 2, 3, 4. Then for a set of integers, you need to include what? Your negative what? Numbers. Let's check our textbook. Let's see what our textbook says. Your numbers. Alright. Please pay attention. This set of integers add the opposite of natural numbers to the set of whole numbers. That's what I've explained. Now you can see that you have two types of what? Integers. You have what? Negative integers and positive integers. Alright. So let's move on to what are natural numbers. What are natural numbers? Sorry, what are rational numbers rather? Rational numbers. Rational numbers. When we're talking about rational numbers, alright, rational numbers, they always appear like this in this form. You will always see them most times in this appearance. It could be, you could have them as this, you could have them as something of this nature, but there is something peculiar. This is always an integer, this is an integer, this is an integer, this is an integer, this is an integer, and this is an integer. But this video is just to help you see some basic things. In the next video, I will explain the difference between a rational number, alright, and an irrational number. So this is just an introductory part into algebra. Nothing much to say right now. What I want you to see here is the fact that if you look at this textbook, we have two types of integer: negative integer and positive integer. We're told that natural numbers are the numbers we use for counting. They start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Alright. You can see that here. Natural numbers. Alright. Can you see that? They are numbers used for counting. Then what about whole numbers? Whole numbers includes the natural numbers, but starting from what? 0. Can you see that? Then for integers includes the entire whole numbers with the addition of what? The negative what? Numbers. Can you see that? With the addition of the negative numbers. In the next class, we're going to look at rational numbers and irrational numbers. Alright, thank you very much.